Hello and welcome to the Dew Vault. I am the Philosopher, Schweebs, and this is my co-host, Gamma, Professor of Dew Theory at Baja University in California. What do we got for him today, Gamma?
Well, today we have Mountain Dew Spark, a Speedway exclusive.
Alrighty. Be excited to get into that a little later. First, we want to get into a breaking story in the Dewverse. This story comes out of Wichita, Kansas. A local burger favorite, Crazy Burger, is actually facing a lot of backlash in the Twitter sphere because a lot of their customers are unhappy with their drink selection. Recently, the owner, Rick Thurman, has replaced all fountain drink options with Code Red. So customers go in, they press the Pepsi button, Code Red comes out. They want a tea, Code Red. And, there was even some health department getting into it because he had replaced even the little water option with Code Red. So he asked for, hey, can I have a cup for water? And he's like, yeah, sure. And he wasn't telling anyone. They're still marked. It's marked Pepsi, but you press it Code Red. So when asked about it, Rick says he made no mistake. He merely improved the machine. Which is true. It's true.
Makes sense.
So you can't be mad at him, but he has at least changed all the labels, so now it does reflect what's in the machine, Code Red. So definitely something interesting out of Kansas. I guess it's a little different out there. All right, so let's go ahead and get into the Dew. What do we have here?
All right, we have Mountain Dew Spark. It is a Dew with a blast of raspberry lemonade flavor. New this summer, exclusive, limited time. Make sure to get your hands on it when you can.
Only available at Speedway, so that makes it a little tricky, to get your hands on.
Not in every state, by the way.
Yeah. So a little bit of backstory. If you're watching this video, I'm going to assume you're someone who's in the Dew community, and if you are, you've most likely already seen this. So we're not going to cover you with the basics, but a little bit of noise. From the Dew world. With this one, there was a lot of rumors. We knew we were getting 2 releases this summer. One was Liberty Brew, and then the other one, a lot of people in the community were hoping we'd finally get that cherry limeade that everyone's been waiting for. And unfortunately, it wasn't the year for that. I'm told by my sources that they thought this year wasn't going to be the best year. As the cherry limeade is very anticipated, they wanted to wait for a more opportunistic time. So they decided to go with Plan B, which was the Spark. So hey, look, at least we got something, and maybe we could look for that cherry limeade in 2021.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, that'll definitely be a good one. So let's talk a little bit about the design we got with the label on this. A little different.
Right, so the design this time, Mountain Dew went with a purple and red finish on their logo. And they're sporting a car this time. Now, sparks don't really remind me of a car.
No, you're thinking like electricity.
Yeah, right. So I'm expecting maybe some sort of, energetic, maybe some voltage vibes from this, but I'm not sure. Yeah. We'll crack it open here soon and see. But, I like it. It's bold, it's flashy, it's got racing stripes on the top and bottom.
When I first heard in the rumblings, I heard Spark, I thought, well, is this going to be a voltage spinoff of some kind?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. But I like the design. I like the checkered flags along the top. Maybe they should have named it something different. But I don't know what you're going to name it to have to do with racing. But I do like this design. I like the checkered flags. My only gripe with the design is it doesn't really grab you as a Dew if you're in Speedway. If you're looking at the drink options in Speedway, that's not going. You're not even going to think it's a Dew. You would think that's like some type of pink lemonade, or you know what I'm saying?
That is true. And being a pink lemonade, that is kind of different from Mountain Dew to Dew. So
yeah, it's
not common, but hopefully they nailed their taste down on this one.
Right. So. Let's talk a little bit about the color. Obviously, it's pink, which is a rare Dew color, right? We know the most common colors, and we know the most rare ones. This is technically a rare one, which is probably why they're flying off the shelves, because people are looking, for future plans with it. and I don't blame them for that. But pink dew, it's definitely something. Now I like the shade of it, but again, it looks kind of pink lemonade-y. And when you're talking lemonade and raspberry, it should have a little more reddish to it. I'm thinking it should be a little dark,
It's 100% pink lemonade to me. There doesn't seem to be a hint of red in there.
You know what I'm saying? Like a little bit darker would have been perfect. Because it just almost looks a little kiddish when it's that pink. It's almost like, I don't know, like what are those little candies, a little square? They have like the pink lemonade. Is it not Lifesavers?
I'm not sure.
Starburst. Pink Starburst.
Go.
Doesn't that, you know what I'm saying?
It does look like that.
So, but overall, I'm not complaining because it's different, right? And we like something to shake up the dew world a little bit.
It's very fun. I haven't seen this bold of a dew design in a while.
Oh, they went all out. They went all out with it. So let's go ahead and crack it open and go with that smell test and kind of see what it's doing with the nose and kind of see how that works. So let's go ahead and crack that open. Okay, we are having this chilled. Obviously, there's some people in the community that like their dews room temperature. And yes, I know there's a small community that likes it warm, depending on the type of dew, obviously. But with this one, it is a summer dew, so we're having it chilled, not frosty, as some people like to have. Voltage, speaking of which, people are really doing that frosted right now. Not frozen, but like a slushy voltage. That's getting big into the community right now.
Voltage, top tier flavor, and when you have it chilled like that.
Yeah. I mean, with this heat wave, that's definitely something. So let's see what we got on the nose here. Okay.
I get a lot of pink lemonade vibes.
A lot of pink lemonade.
Very much so.
It's not too strong. It's easy. Like it kind of sneaks in your nose a little bit. It's nothing too extreme, right? It's nothing like you crack open another dew and usually it hits you immediately. You're like, okay, I know what's in this cup. If you were to smell this, if someone just hands it to you, would you even think it was Mountain Dew?
No, I would not. It does have a hint of that raspberry Mountain Dew spiked, I believe.
Yeah, I was going to say it kind of sneaks up on you a little bit, but it's mellow. It's really mellow. I'm curious to see how it tastes. I'm almost assuming this is going to taste almost non-carbonated.
It doesn't feel that way to me.
Doesn't it? It smells like it's not carbonated. I know that's
this doesn't
weird,
even
but...
to me. It does not smell like Mountain Dew at all.
All right, well, let's go ahead and take a sip and kind of see what that does. It's nice. It's not something where I'm like, okay, yes, let's go get another bottle. But it's a nice summer dew.
This is a very refreshing dew. I could definitely see myself drinking this, outdoors in the heat, playing games by the pool. Like, this is something that would keep me hydrated and keep me refreshed.
It's something, you're at a cookout, someone opens the cooler up, and you grab one of these. It's going to do the job, right? Like, this is, not every dew is going to be that thing in the cooler at a cookout.
Dare I say, in the heat of summer in the cookout, grilling, I might reach for this over a Code Red.
What? Over a Code Red?
Over a Code Red. Okay.
Well, there's going to be some people mad about that comment, but you're entitled to your opinion.
There might. But
so it's definitely a nice dew. It's not anything where I'm saying it's bad, but it's not going to be anything that we like go on to. It's never going to be a legendary dew.
This to me is not Mountain Dew. This to me does not taste like Mountain Dew. It's great, but it's kind of in its own category here, I'd say.
Yeah, I could see that. But I mean, I think they were scrambling because I think they had every intention of going with that cherry limeade this year, but they decided to scrap it, and they were like, okay, well, what can we do last minute? And then they were like, okay, well, what's summery lemonade? Yeah. I really think it was a last minute thing because there were some people who said it, but I think it was more of a guess that they were going to do a lemonade thing. I don't think anyone had that confirmed, but look, I think it's an overall pretty good dew. I mean, it's not bad. It's got a nice taste, and it's, some people are going to say, well, couldn't you just mix Mountain Dew with lemonade and get the same thing? No, you couldn't because it's almost got a neutral, right? You have like a neutral dew and then you add the lemon and the raspberry. So you're not really going to find that.
Yeah, even, good old original dew. I don't even think I taste that much in this. More so just straight lemonade.
So overall, you know what I'm saying? What do you, I mean, for me, I'm going to give this, I don't know, I'm going to kind of, and see, when I rate a dew, I'm going to have to do it with everything else, every other dew. And if I'm doing that, then I'm going to give it about a 3. And again, that's not to say it's a bad dew or that I hate it. It's just, you have to understand, think about all those legendary dews we've had, right? Mm-hmm. So keeping all those in mind, where does it rank? I have to put it at a 3. And again, that's not to say that it's a bad. This is a good drink option, right? But it's not a top tier for me.
For me, if I was comparing it to any beverage I can get at Speedway, in the summer especially, it may be 5, 6, maybe even 7. But as Mountain Dew, I'm gonna have to give it a 4. Right. It doesn't really fit that Mountain Dew criteria for me. I love the raspberry lemonade taste in there, but at the same time, it does not scratch that Mountain Dew itch. Yeah. So it's going to be a 4 for me.
Yeah. So that's our overall thoughts on this one. Like I said, it's a solid summer option. I think they did a pretty good job with their last minute release, and overall, I think we can't complain because look, we got 2 dews in the summer. Which is always nice. So that wraps up the review. As we are going to end our videos, we want to address a few questions from the community. Today we've got a question from Dylan Spruce. Dylan Spruce says, "Hey guys, I can't find this dew anywhere. Should I hire a scout?" Okay, look, if you're thinking about hiring a scout, you need to ask yourself one question. Are you a established collector of Mountain Dew? That's the only time you should hire a scout, because if you're not an established collector, then you're going to be paying so much money for something you can because you got to think about what a scout does. A scout is someone who is following production, he's following the rumor mill, he's looking at everything in the community, and then he's following the distribution center, the shipping, he's finding out which stores things are going to. These are all things that we can kind of do online now. Mm-hmm. Like, there's barely any people who are hiring scouts these days for dew. There are some people, like I said, who's an established collector. You don't have time to do all this stuff, right? So you hire someone else to do it, and that's when it makes sense. But if you're just a guy and you're trying to get this Mountain Dew, I would just talk to some friends, go on some forums, some Reddit forums, just go to eBay, go to eBay, get some information. But like I said, you're going to be spending so much money on a scout. You might as well go and try to buy a Supernova with that money, you know what I'm saying, and do some better use to it. Now, what I would suggest is maybe doing a little research yourself and then hiring a hound, because the Mountain Dew hound is a little different. They are going to just go and get it, right? They're the ones, it's like a bloodhound, right, who goes in the woods and gets the rabbit. That's what a Mountain Dew hound does. So if you hire a hound, you give them at least the template, the information, they're going to go and get that dew. That means out of state. That means out of country. Wherever it is, they're going to find it. They're going to get it for you. So a lot of times people don't realize, but a scout usually hires their own hounds, right? So you can kind of cut out that middleman and just hire the hound if you really need to. But with this one, it's not in every state, but it's obtainable, right? It's not critically endangered at this point, is it?
It is becoming slightly more scarce. I would say if you're just the avid dew drinker, maybe just skip this one. If you need to have it, like you said, hire the hound.
Yeah, definitely go with the hound. Next question is from Bob Miller. Bob says, "Hey guys, I've been doing the dew cleanse for 6 weeks and I haven't noticed any results. What am I doing wrong?"
Interesting.
First off, what are you talking about? There is no dew cleanse. There's no official sanctioned dew cleanse. So I've been seeing, I don't know if you see it, but I've seen some people posting that, "Oh yeah, I've been on this dew cleanse and it's done this for me or it's done that for me." Guys, this hasn't been sanctioned, okay? This is just something that, I don't know if people are trolling saying you can be on a dew cleanse, and I don't even know what it means. Does that mean you're drinking nothing but dew, or does that mean the only thing you're ingesting is Mountain Dew?
I'm not sure. I haven't heard any official news.
Because either way, it can't be good for you. As much as I love Mountain Dew, I mean that just can't be. And what are you hoping to get? Like, I wish your email was a little more specific, because like, what's it for?
Be specific in your questions.
What's the cleanse for? Are you trying to up your gaming energy? Are you trying, like, I don't really get it. So maybe it's a joke. Hopefully it is, and you're not actually on a 6-week dew cleanse. But okay, so I guess that wraps up today's video. Again, solid summer dew choice, and I had fun, right?
It's been good. All right, guys, this has been Schweebs and Gamma. Catch you next time.